A very warm welcome to the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah. It is warm and it is sweaty. The humidity is high, but both of these nations, Saudi Arabia and Indonesia, are used to these conditions and are looking forward to taking huge steps on their way to the World Cup in United States in 2026. For Indonesia, this is new territory, but they are backed by thousands of fans who are hogging 1/4 of this wonderful stadium in Jeddah. Saudi fans a little bit late in their arriving. They mix their home games between here and in Riyadh. They've decided to start this 10-match campaign, a 6-team league of which the top 2 will go through automatically to the United States, Canada and Mexico for World Cup 2026. As for Indonesia, wow, what a story it has been. They're a nation who've never even won their own regional championships, the ASEAN Championships. 6 times they made the final, but never won it. They're up against the Saudi Arabia side, who 3 times have conquered Asia, and in the last World Cup finals beat the defending world champions Argentina by 2-1. But Indonesia under Shin Tae-yong are a much changed team. They have used the laws allowed to raid Northern Europe, and I've got a number of players who play in the Dutch and Belgian and lower leagues in England to represent them on the stage, and it makes them a more formidable opponent for anybody who comes across them. And these fans mix also with a group of players who have come up through the Indonesian leagues, but those Indonesian fans are coming here to Jeddah with hope as well as expectation that they might be able to produce another shock. I say another shock because shocks are the order of the day in the World Cup qualifiers today. Australia beaten by Bahrain in this group. China beaten by 7-0 against Japan. Maybe not a surprise that Japan beat China, but by 7-0, that was the surprise. And so the thousands from Indonesia who are here either as expat workers or are combining 1 or 2 Umrah religious duties, celebrations with watching the football as well. They are really well supported. However, it's world class coming up against them. Salam Al-Dosari, the AFC Player of the Year. He's a fabulous player as he approaches the 100 cap mark. And Saudi Arabia under Roberto Mancini, the much heralded coach of Saudi Arabia, are very much a team who expect to make it to their 7th World Cup finals. So the stage is set. It's a long road ahead of these 2 nations. 10 matches ahead of them. The top 2 in the 6-team group will progress to the World Cup finals. Saudi Arabia expect to be there. Can Indonesia produce a momentous shock on match day 1? Match officials lead the way out. The 3rd round of World Cup qualifying gets underway imminently. It is Saudi Arabia, the Green Falcons at home, coming out onto a lush pitch against the surprise package, Indonesia. They got through to this stage for the very first time in their footballing lives, and under Shin Tae-yong they have got a group of players who believe that they can produce an upset. We'll give you the official team news and more expectations ahead of this first of 10 World Cup matches
if you are
after the
able for the
respective
national anthem of Indonesia. سيداتي سادتي، الرجاء الوقوف عند القدرة، حيث سيتم الآن عزف النشيد الوطني لجمهورية إندونيسيا.
beautiful rendition of Indonesia, Raya.
Please remain standing.
It's almost worth the gold start.
National
Now the national anthem of Saudi Arabia.
سيداتي سادتي الرجاء الوقوف عند القدرة، حيث سيتم الآن عزف النشيد الوطني للمملكة العربية السعودية.
Challenge accepted by the Saudi fans, an equally stirring rendition. What a backdrop it is for this first of 10 matches in the World Cup qualifiers. Saudi Arabia, of course, will start off as a red-hot favourites. Indonesia, they have hope, they have belief. And they also have a powerful lineup.